no justice, no peace, and unrestricted revolution.
I know, especially as a student, sometimes it could be very hard to use your voice. Not a lot of students' voices are being recognized or being really appreciated or prioritized within either the district, within their schools, or just adults in general.
Even though you're an adult and you have wisdom and you have things to bring to the table, so do we. And I would say even with us, it's really important that we start all this work at our age, because when you're young, you have that passion, you have fire, you want to do something. And a lot of times with the society we live in, it dies down as you get older. So it's really important to give people, especially youth, the space to speak and make change while we still have the energy and the drive to do so.
Every single generation sees things differently, and they're going through different experiences. And our generation, like, what is going on right now, we have a lot of just chaos and disorder.
No Justice, No Peace as a brand started a little bit over 3 years ago after we took a trip to Washington, D.C.
It was 17 students, but after that, I swear we became like a family.
And just being able to see representation of myself within that museum, learning that there's more to just African Americans than slavery. There's so much beyond that, and how we used to be kings, queens, how we were powerful leaders, and so forth. That is something that I really wanted other students to know.
I had so much passion for the work that we were doing, and I was not gonna let up on the dream of bringing these feelings back to our community.
And over the summer, over events during 2020,
when George Floyd had passed away, we had a lot of students that were trying to go to the protests, and my dad was not going for any of that. They barely let me go to Walgreens during COVID.
So we came up with another way we could use our voice, and that led to the podcast.
The podcast feels like something that was in me, something that was meant for me. Probably before I was even born, that's really how I feel.
When I go to university, I'm going to Howard, and I'm gonna do political science, and then I want to become a lawyer. But with the podcast, I definitely want to continue doing this in the future.
I'm thinking about double majoring in business accounting and business management, and then after that, I plan to go to an Ivy League school, maybe Harvard again, and pursue law, become a corporate lawyer.
I just feel it in my soul that this is the work that I'm supposed to be doing. I genuinely believe it's a part of my purpose. Not everybody is really fit to do this work, and not everybody has that same dedication and passion, and it has to really come from the heart what you're doing, because it can't be about clout or wanting to have your face and your name out there. You need to be trying to carry on the legacy that our ancestors put out there for us, and I feel like this is a continuation of a lot of that work that we study in Black History Month when districts decide to cover our greatness for that 1 month.